Hello, hello, it's Mr. Shine. I'm here with HearthstonePlayers.com, and I'm going to try to take on some of the Naxxramas bosses in heroic difficulty. So I have gotten most of them already taken care of, as you can see. I am on the Construct Quarter now. I'm looking forward to Frostworm Lair coming up soon here. The next one I'm at is Grobbulus. So I tried playing Grobbulus a little bit the other night, and I just continued to die. I had a very hard time against him, and the main reason is his hero ability is pretty absurd. Deal 2 damage to all enemies, and if any die, summon a slime. And because this is a 0 mana ability, he casts it every turn right away. It's essentially a Consecrate every single time. He just gets a Consecrate, he gets to play a Consecrate regardless of anything else. And oh yeah, and by the way, if he kills something with that Consecrate, it does lots more to you, because he gets a 2/2 slime as well. He does have the ability to have a pretty sweet buff. I think for 3 mana it's +4/+4, and also gives one of his minions Taunt. Minions that have 2 HP or less are unplayable against Grobbulus, because as soon as you play them next turn, they're going to do nothing. So I am trying to figure out a good deck to beat him. I have not done any net decking yet, although I've been trying to think of what he does and how I can beat it. And I would like to show you my first iteration, phase 1 of my custom mage deck for Grobbulus. So this is going to probably go, you will see many cuts, I imagine. You will see many different points where I will change my deck and try to fit. Basically right now I'm just starting at a main point where I am going to get a lot of early 3 HP minions, especially things that get enraged as a plus, things that I will be able to trade into his stuff the following turn and do something good. So, in addition, I am playing 1 counterspell, 2 spellbenders, so I'm hoping to grab one of his buffs, the +4/+4 and Taunt. I think Spellbender is probably very good against Grobbulus, because I would love to have a 5/7, a 5/8 Taunt that is on the board and comes in, I should say, it comes into play after his 2 damage AoE, so I will have a turn to use a 5/8 unless he can kill it somehow before that. So I'm definitely happy to have those. I'm going to put a few Acolytes because I'm going to get at least basically at least 2 cards drawn from Acolyte with the 3 HP. And some standard mage stuff later, some fireballs, some frostbolts. I have a few board clears at the end, but I think usually the game is decided by the early game. So, with that said, let us go and try Grobbulus this evening. See if I can't one-shot him tonight.
You asked for it.
Alright, I am very happy to have a Spellbender to start. I suppose I'll keep a Frostbolt. Can't hurt to remove something that he plays in the beginning. Hopefully I get a minion pretty soon here. Well, the most expensive card in my deck is here to stay. Now, if he plays a minion this turn, if he plays a minion, I am certainly going to play Spellbender, because I want to capture his buff. Alright, pretty aggressive start. Even better, I'm going to play Spellbender for free. And once again, my Kirin Mage will survive the AoE. This is where I hope he has a buff. Ah. That is lovely. So it's already started and been perfect for me. Oh, I said 5/8 before. 5/7. Duh. Well, good. I am already quite pleased with how this is turning out. And unfortunately for me, this is going to turn into an ooze. But I don't think I'm going to self-ping it. I'm going to just have to live with it. Unfortunately, the Water Elemental will be able to survive a turn or two, though. And I'm putting a bit of hurt on him right away. So I probably want to kill this right now. I don't want this to become another ooze. So let's see what we get from that. You've done me well, Spellbender. I think Duplicate is probably decent here. Although, I see no reason... Well, to clear him, I guess if he has another ooze, maybe that would be a good reason to clear him wounded. So let me take care of that and get a card from the next turn. Excellent. I'm going to get another free spell here. That will be very nice. I definitely want then to run these both into it because I am not in the position of wanting to get oozes. I don't care for oozes.
Many secrets.
And I probably should have done this first. Let's see what I get. Yeah, probably should have. Likely an error. And this could actually backfire on me here. So I think I will wait, because I would rather have some Kirin Tor mages out. What a good spell. Or a good card, rather. Because I cannot do much to that. Alright, Grobbulus. You win this round.
You win this.
Let us make a few adjustments to that deck. Alright, I am back. Very slight adjustments. I got rid of the mana worms. I think they're too slow. I don't have that many spells, and they're not going to live more than one turn anyways. Got rid of some other 2s. What did I get rid of? I don't even remember exactly what I got rid of. I added some Doomsayers, though. I think that maybe will help a little bit with the clearing potential for me. I have a whole ton of 3s in this deck. But I'm okay with that, because I think there's a lot of just getting things out there. Those utility. I also added a few Emperor Cobras, which will be able to destroy any minion. It will survive that first turn, so we'll see. Those Spectral Knights, the 4/6 that can't be targeted by spells or abilities, were quite a pain in my tuchus. So maybe they'll help with that. Again, I'm hoping for a Spellbender. I was feeling pretty good about my early game last time. Does not look like we are quite as lucky here. I am going to clear it because I don't want any crazy ooze shenanigans. Oh, a turn too late.
Mind if I roll knee?
You knew, Grobbulus, you knew. I do not see a way to get out of this one.
You win this.
We will have to try again. Ah, trusty Spellbender. Excellent. That's what I want to see in my starting hand. Maybe I should have had my 1s still in this deck. He does have a lot of 1 HP minions in the beginning. He does not have one here. Okay, I'm fine to play that. It will survive and it will be able to do 2 damage to something. Ah, okay. So in this case, I think I do bring out a Raging Worgen. I guess he has not used his coin, so he could bring a 1. If you bring a 1 and then you buff it. Okay, no, he's just playing a good old removal game. And now I'm out of spells. Or out of minions. I think... Man, what would you have in your hand? I'm gonna Spellbender now. With his coin, it's much more likely that he's going to be able to buff something.
Mind if I roll need?
Gonna buff it? No. Just gonna hit me in the face. What is going on here? I am quite confused. It's like Grobbulus is slow playing me here. It just keeps removing. Oh! That was not what I meant to catch. That is quite the shame. I see very little way for me to come back on this one. Especially when he keeps bringing out these Spectral Knights. Alright, I think I am toast. 6-8. I'm not fully dead, but I'm dead enough. I don't have enough ways to beat him here. So I think I will probably get rid of Duplicate. That seems fairly useless. Should probably stream on this deck, maybe put a few more of the 3 HP 1 or 2 drops in. And let's see. Start this again. Alright, we are trying it again. And this time, I'm trying to go a little more late game heavy. Not sure how wise that is, but maybe a little more like just dealing with the delay in the beginning. Trying to get a good spellbender. I have some utility here that's going to at least always be useful in some way. Darkscale Healer, that'll be really good. I don't know why I didn't think about that before, but at least it kind of reverts a last play, especially if they had something on the board that survived. Gerbashi Berserker, also a great one. It's going to become a 5/5 pretty much. That will get angrier as it goes. I probably won't live too much longer than that. I do have some, I'm busting out some legendaries now. I got Karn. You know, Karn is a lot of value, and I hope that I can deal with some good value. Maxna, too, has a lot of HP. Should be a Super Cobra. Should be able to kill one of their buff things. 2 Flame Strikes, and then I added a few Molten Giants as well, because I feel like my life will be very low, and they could be very cheap, free things that will also pack a punch, and getting Grobbulus down quickly will be part of the plan. So, let's see how this one fares.
You asked for it.
Need something a bit earlier than that. And Spellbender, let's be honest. Well, it's a lot of doomsaying. Ah, there you are. Well, I guess Doomsayer was kind of dead that game. Let's see how it plays out this time. Happy to play it now on an empty board, just to prevent him from putting things out.
We have many secrets.
Alright. Now we see what we shall see.
Mind if I roll need?
So unfortunately, I think this is another one where I don't think I can do that much. Other than delaying. So he has a massive hand. And I have very little. Guess that's what happens when you burn a lot of Doomsayers, huh? I'm pretty fine with Karn here. Alright, legendary time. Probably the play. And you know, while we're at it, let's get something else out. Alright, so I am in a world of hurt. No, this is the answer. Ah, lovely. There's still hope yet. All I need him to do is have my Spellbender do something. Oh, no, that's not going to happen. 1624, not enough. Not enough. So we shall draw a card. I'm going to go to face. And now we pray, everyone, we pray. And now we pray. Oh, here we go. And I think I win. Excellent! Hooray, everyone, we did it! Finally, Spellbender comes in at the end. In the nick of time. Because I can BM, I will. Alright. Well, good. Grobbulus down, heroic. Finally got there. Well, not finally, that wasn't too bad.
Back to the drawing board.
Yep, Kelly. Back to the drawing board because I'm coming for you. Alright, well, hey, there we go. Let's recap that deck one more time. So, of course, by all means, this is not the the only way to beat Grobbulus. And I do have some legendaries that I'd used. I think Karn was very useful in that one. My Exna, of course, is free, though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Most of this is pretty attainable. Those Doomsayers early, I don't even think did too much for my deck. Maybe it did a little bit of delay. I would say if you do want to go the mage route against Grobbulus, definitely Spellbender is what you want. Being able to put those down and make a 5/7 and stop that 4/4 taunt was crucial to my success there. I think I would need to develop a whole new game plan if I did not want to go mage and try those Spellbenders. So yeah, well, next time we will pick it up. We will continue on with the heroics, and I will try to record some more video for that. I've been Mr. Shine, and I'll see you next time.